and welcome to today's Top 5! Today's Top 5 was suggested by Actor Hub. Thanks a lot, Jamie. So this is my Top 5 first ever roles. This was the first part I ever had any lines, and it was when I was about 9 or maybe 10, and it was in my local junior group called Song Southport Operatic New Generation, which is still going. They probably have a website, so I'll put that here. And it was the part of the coroner in The Wizard of Oz, and I had some lines to sing, and they were, "As coroner, I must aver, I've thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead." And I remember the director, Clive, was trying to get me, because I was standing to the side all the time to sing it to Dorothy, and he was trying to get me to face the front. He kept turning me to the front and I kept turning back round. My first bit of direction. I played Rapunzel's prince in an amateur version of Into the Woods, which was on at one of my 2 local theatres in Southport. I did this when I was about 16. It was a really great production and there were loads of amazing people in it, and I just had Rapunzel's prince, so I got to sing the 2 agony songs, and that's probably why I love this musical so much. A very well-known London actress, Diane Pilkington, was in it as well, so I've known her for a long time. I mentioned her in the Stagey quiz. It was a great show. I realised afterwards that the director had completely taken the direction from the Broadway production, which was on video at the time, and used it almost identically, like we were even dressed in similar costumes. But it was a brilliant show. Oh, I loved doing Little Shop of Horrors. I loved being Seymour, and we had an amazing band. This was at the Southport Little Theatre again, another amateur show. This was like my first proper big part, like playing the main part, and I loved every moment of it. We had an amazing plant, amazing guy doing the voice of the plant. Oh, just brilliant. It's such a wonderful memory for me, that show. After I'd been at drama college for a year, me and my friend who'd come from Southport, we were going back home, and we found out that one of my local amateur junior groups were doing City of Angels, and I got the part of Stein, which is like the main part, and I had an amazing summer that first summer, putting into practice what I'd learnt in my first year at drama school into that show, and me and my friend were both in it, and my friend Rachel, who's my dear old best friend, we had such an amazing summer with that. And if you've not seen City of Angels, you really should try and listen to the music at least, because the music is brilliant. The lyrics are brilliant as well, so go and listen to it now, well, at the end of the video. I was cast in the ensemble of La Cage aux Folles, which was a show that we were doing one summer, and I was really happy to be doing it. And then it turned out that the guy who was playing the son of the lead had to drop out, and so they gave the part to me, so I played Jean-Michel. And again, that was a brilliant experience, and more than anything, I really loved the show. I think La Cage aux Folles is such a lovely show, and there are quite a lot of stereotypes of gay men, but actually it shows the gay partnership in a really great light, which for me is a really good thing. There's a film of it called The Birdcage with Robin Williams, which I would advise you to see. That's really good as well. But if you ever get the chance to see the stage show, again, go and see it, or listen to the music. I had a lovely song in that. Life is a celebration with Anne on my arm. Walking's a new sensation with Anne on my arm. That is it for this top 5. If you want to be a professional actor in theatre, I would suggest that you get down to your local amateur group now and join up and get performing, because there's no better way of learning than doing that. I will see you in a couple of days. I'm recording some new videos with Ridout this weekend, so that should be fun. But in the meantime, lots of love. See you in a couple of days. Bye! Each time I can't remember it. So I have got my good friend Rebecca Ridout.
Hello.
Who has her own blog.
Vlog.
I always call it